Hello friends, my name is Dalit Soni and you are watching News on Map India by Drishti IAS. In this episode, we will be talking about some of the important locations which has been in the news in the past week. We will try to address some of the MCQs related to these particular locations. So let's start with the discussion over here. First, we will be seeing a practice question which was given to you in the previous lecture. So the question was, consider the following statement about the Namdapha Tiger Reserve. It is located in Assam and surrounded by Myanmar in the southeast. Second is, it is home to blue Vanda, which is a rare and endangered orchid. Okay, so now they are asking about a reserve, that is Namdapha Tiger Reserve. Now Namdapha was in news because recently, after nearly 12 years, elephants has been sighted in this particular region. Okay, that is why Namdapha has been in the news. Now, if you look at the statement number 1, that is, it is located in Assam. Now, this is wrong because it is not located in Assam. Okay, it is located in Arunachal Pradesh. So, statement 1 becomes wrong. Coming to the second one, it is home to blue Vanda, which is a rare and endangered orchid. So, that is fine. Option B is right over here, or you can say statement B is right over here. So, option B would be your right answer. That is only 2. So, because they were asking about the correct statement. Okay. So, second one is the correct one. Here, let's talk about the location over here. So, this is Arunachal Pradesh, and you can see that this particular area over here. Okay. So, this is basically your Namdapha. Okay. So, that is there in Arunachal Pradesh and not Assam. Other than that, you can see there is this river, that is Brahmaputra. Other than that, also we have talked about the issues which are there with respect to the dam which is being built on the Brahmaputra river. Okay, so all these things which we have discussed already. And Arunachal Pradesh, in any ways, you will be seeing that they, it has been in the news for a different reason. Recently, there was this particular news that Arunachal Pradesh is on its verge to lose some of the glaciers. Nearly 110 glacier has been lost. Okay, so considering that, also Arunachal Pradesh is important for you. Okay, now coming to the next part over here. Here, this is your blue Vanda. Okay, so some of the details are given over here. This is commonly known as the blue orchid, and the blue Vanda or the autumn lady's tresses is a species of orchid found in the northeastern India, with its range extending to China. Okay, so basically from northeastern India towards China also, this particular orchid can be found. It has bluish purple flower which are very long lasting compared to the other orchids. The plant bears up to 20 to 30 spikes. Okay, so that is about it. Just know that there is this species, that is orchid, that is blue Vanda, which is found in the Arunachal Pradesh Namdapha, and that is a rare and endangered orchid. Okay, so that is about it. Now coming to the question number 1. Before that, I would like to tell you that Drishti IAS is offering you ISGS Foundation course for prelims as well as mains at our offline center at Noida Sector 15. We are starting English medium batches from the 17th February, and for Hindi medium batches are starting from 21st of February. If you are interested, you can directly visit the center, or you can give us a call on the 87501 87501. Okay, so let's move further and start with the question number 1. Consider the following features. It is a permanent freshwater ecosystem consisting of 2 oxbow lakes. Second is, it is rain-fed and located in the Terai region. Third is, the nearby Tikri forest is also being developed as an eco-tourism site. Which of the following area is best described by the above features? Now they are saying 2-3 things are there. They are saying that it is a freshwater ecosystem. Okay. Then it is consisting of 2 oxbow lakes. How will you know that? Anyways, coming to the next particular statement. It is rain-fed and located in the Terai region. Now this is your hint over here. You have to see that whether options are in the Terai region or not. That is one thing. Coming to the next one, nearly Tikri forest is also being developed as an ecotourism site. If you know it, well and good. Otherwise, let's see based on this particular thing. Okay, so which of the following is best described over here? So Harike wetland. If you talk about the Harike wetland, you know that that is there in areas of Punjab. Okay, so that is not there. Coming to the next one, Kevladev. Kevladev is there in Rajasthan. Then coming to the next one, Dipor Bill is there in Assam. Now, if you look at these locations, you will be finding that these are not Terai region. If you look at the Parvati Arga Ramsar site, that is your answer, because that will be there in Terai region. Even if you don't know about this particular site, but you know that these 3 are not there in the Terai region. Okay, so option D is your right answer over here. You can see the map over here. So here you can say this is the area of Nepal, and somewhere over here in UP we will be having that. Okay, so that is there, Parvati Arga in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, so that is about your question number 1. Now, if you talk about this particular reason why it was in news, so obviously recently we have celebrated the World's Wetland Day. Okay, on the 2nd of February. Okay, this is the date which is important from the Ramsar Convention's point of view. Okay, so we have celebrated World's Wetland Day and we have made a video on it. If you are interested, you can go and watch. That is there in the our channel. So Parvati Arga Bird Sanctuary, it is situated in Gonda, Uttar Pradesh. The Ramsar site with two oxbow lakes, oxbow wetlands, is among the state's largest floodplains. It hosts diverse flora and fauna, shelter over 1 lakh birds annually, including threatened vultures, and is crucial for the maintaining hydrological balance. Okay, so that is something which is common. That is something which is general information about the location over here, so you can remember that. Okay, one important fact which you can remember is that it is there in Gonda in Uttar Pradesh, and second thing is that it is having two oxbow lakes or the wetlands. Okay, now let's move further to the next one. So question number 2, regarding Manas river, consider the following statement. One is it is longest river in Bhutan. Second is it is the transboundary in the Himalayan foothills between southern Bhutan and India. Now you have to choose the correct statements. Now when we talk about Manas river, that is indeed a transboundary river, okay, from Bhutan then comes to India, so that is there. Coming to the first statement that it is the longest river in Bhutan, that is right. And when we talk about the basin, so it is having the largest basin as well. Okay, coming to the statement 2, it is the transboundary river in Himalayan foothills between southern Bhutan and India. So this is also true. Option C would be a right answer because both of them are correct. So let's move further here. So if you look at this particular map over here, this is the area where you will be seeing that there is this Manas river. Now here it is coming from Bhutan, entering into India, that is Manas river, and then it is merging with the Brahmaputra river. So we can say that the Manas is basically a tributary of Brahmaputra. Okay, so that is there. Coming to the next one, Tarasa, Bompoka and Kachal. Okay, so these are some of the islands associated with which of the following: Lakshadweep Island Group, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Sundarbans Delta, or Maldives Archipelago. Okay, so you have to attempt this question. When we talk about the Terasa, Bompoka and the Kachal, these are some of the islands which has been in the news because of the you can say Andaman and Nicobar Island, which was in the news. Okay, for various reasons. When we talk about the eco sensitivity, or when we talk about the you can say that Galathea Bay, or you can say the Great Nicobar project, for all these reasons Andaman and Nicobar has been in the news. Recently there was one more study which was there, and that study says that the Austroasiatic ancestors of human, when we talk about the human race, so Austroasiatic ancestors of our you can say species, they have actually migrated to this area around 11,000 years ago. Okay, so that is why it was in news, because of this particular study. Okay, now if you can look at this particular map over here, you will be seeing that there are some, if you take a you can say the zoomed version over here, so you will be seeing that these are some of the Bompoka, Tarasa and Kachal. These are the islands which are there in the vicinity of the Little Nicobar. Okay, so when we talk about the Andaman and Nicobar, you know that Andaman and Nicobar is basically archipelago, or you can say a kind of chain of islands is there. In the north we have Andaman, in the south we have Nicobar. Okay, so that is there. So it is in the vicinity of the Little Nicobar you will be having these islands, that is Tarasa, Kachal and the Bompaka. Okay, so that is about it. Now moving further to the next question, consider the following statement. They are found in the tropical regions of the Pacific, Indian and the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, then second is they are famous for the Aribada, a unique mass nesting behavior where thousands of the females nest simultaneously. Coming to the next one, Gahir Mata Marine Sanctuary is recognized as the largest known mass nesting site in the world. Okay, now I have told you this various times about this Gahir Mata, okay, Aribadas. We have talked about this various times, so there should not be any confusion. Options are olive ridley turtle, horseshoe crab, emperor penguin, or blue whale. Okay, so option A is your right answer. This is talking about the olive ridley turtles. Recently when we talk about the Odisha or the Puri region, you will be finding that there are nearly various of these olive ridley turtle has been dying over there. Okay, so reason is still unknown, but obviously that is because of the climate change related aspects, or the some kind of changes which they are sensitive to. Okay, so because of which they are dying over there. The real reason is still unknown, but that is why they were in news. So that is about it. All the statements are true about olive ridley turtle. Okay, so here you can say this particular location, if you talk about, so this area, okay, so that is the area where you will be finding the olive ridley turtles. Okay, so there is this mouth of Rishikulia river. Okay, so that is important aspect. So these are the mass nesting sites for the olive ridley turtle. Okay, areas like Gahir Mata, Bhitarkanika, all these are important from this point of view. Okay, So here you can say this is your Gahir Mata. Okay, and other than that, there are this Posco port site, it is there. So there are these locations where these aribadas are there. Aribadas are basically your mass nesting sites of the olive ridley turtles. Okay, now let's move further to the next one, that is consider the following statement. It is named after a river which flows through the reserve. First, it is named after a river, that is one hint. Second, it features the diverse vegetation including the northern tropical evergreen, moist deciduous forest and the alpine scrubs. Okay, considering the next one, Mishing community has a significant presence in this particular park. Okay, so that is Mishing. Now, which of the following protected area best aligns with the above characteristics? If you don't know the answer, there is one or two things which you can do. Okay. Now, this is where the elimination technique works over here. They are saying that it is named after a river. Namdapha is not named after a river. Pilibhit is not named after a river. Manas is the river which is there in the northeastern region, and then Dibru-Saikhowa National Park, that is also, you can say, considered over here. Okay, because we know that Dibru is a river. Okay, so option B and D cannot be your answer. Option A and C can be your answer. Okay, so here if you look at this, you have eliminated the 50% of the choices. Now here you can take a risk. Okay, option C is your right answer, Dibru-Saikhowa National Park. Dibru-Saikhowa has been in news because recently there was this you can say proposal for the mining in this particular area, and that has been rejected. Okay, because you know, sometime back in 2020 there was this oil spill which has happened, and because of which there are concerns of with respect to the, you know, safety and the environmental concerns are also there. Considering that, they have actually rejected that particular mining project over there, and the OIL, that is Oil India Limited, they are going for an R&D study over there. Okay, so that is the reason Dibru-Saikhowa has been in the news. If you talk about the location over here, so you can see this particular map. This is your Lohit river. This merges with Brahmaputra river. This is Brahmaputra river, and in the vicinity of Brahmaputra, you will be seeing that this particular location is basically your Dibru-Saikhowa region. Okay, so that is about it. It is there in Assam. Okay, so I hope that is clear. And here in the, you can say, some vicinity here, you can say that is Dihang Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay, I hope that is clear. So coming to the next one, consider the following feature. It is native to water-rich regions of the eastern Himalayas. First, eastern Himalayas. Coming to the next one, it takes 30 to 50 years to mature and up to 150 years to reach full size. Protected under the tree Aadhar mission to prevent the unauthorized cutting. Which of the following trees is best described by the characteristics mentioned above? Chinar, agarwood, sal or devdar. Now the thing is, if you know current affairs, you know that the tree Aadhar has been in the news because of the Chinar conservation. Okay, so for that, option A would be a right answer. In Jammu and Kashmir, a tree Aadhar or the number has been given to trees for their conservation, and the geotagging has been done. Okay, so that is why Chinar tree was in news. So here this is the Chinar tree, and geotagging has been done over here in Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, so next is the, consider the following statement. Meghalaya, Assam, West Bengal and Sikkim. How many above mentioned states share the border with the state of Arunachal Pradesh? Only one, only two, all of the above, or the none of the above? Okay, so if we talk about the states which are having the border with the Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, so if you know that when we talk about Assam, Arunachal Pradesh is something like this over here. This is your Assam, and then here is Meghalaya. Okay, so obviously Meghalaya will not be having any border with Assam. Then West Bengal is somewhere over here. You know that Siliguri corridor and all. Then obviously they are not having any kind of border with Assam. So you can say West Bengal is not there. Meghalaya is not there. And when we talk about the West Bengal over here, and the upper side there will be a thumb-like structure, that is basically your Sikkim. So that is also not having border with, you can say, Arunachal Pradesh. So here Assam is the only one. So option A would be a right answer. But overall, if we see in the northeastern region, so one is Assam, and after that here for a small, you know, briefly over here, Nagaland is also having a border with Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, so but Nagaland was not given in the options over here, so only one will be your answer, that is option A. Okay, now you can see the map over here. So as I told you, Assam is something like this, and then this is your Arunachal Pradesh. Here we have Meghalaya, here we have Sikkim, this is your Bhutan. Okay, and West Bengal is somewhere over here. Okay, so that is about it. Here we have Nagaland. This is the border with Nagaland share with Arunachal Pradesh. That is one, and second is Assam. Okay, I hope that is clear. Now, practice question for you regarding Palar River. Consider the following statements. Statement 1 is it is southern Indian river. Second is it begins in the Nandi Hills in Karnataka. Which of the following of the above statements are correct. You have to choose the correct one. So you can attempt this question and answer to me in the comment box. With that, I would like to take your leave. I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you, and please subscribe to the channel.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.